This is my web animation evaluation. During this evaluation, I'm going to talk about the whole process of making my evaluation, about my libraries, about my scenes, about my inspiration of the animation, just everything. I'm going to start off with saying that I wanted to make something different when I make my animation. I didn't want to make something like everyone else was doing. I didn't want to make an eyed teardrop or a melting clock or something like that. I wanted to make a story, and that's what I wanted to show through my animation, that it wasn't just about Salvador Dali, it's about the story that's connected with Salvador Dali. And as you can see, this is my first scene of the animation. It's a book cover with the crew Salvador Dali, which shows that a story is going to be told. As you can see through later scenes, you just see the book, and then the book opens up, and then that's where the story is going to start. So it's not just a little 30-second animation showing one of his paintings moving. It's a whole story revolving around his paintings. If I could just show you quickly, these are the scenes and the libraries. This is the library of my animation. I'll show you the library first. These are all the images that I've been using, all the tweens that move. This is everything that is in my animation is in here. I've got sounds, I've got different body parts that I've made move in the animation. I've got whole bodies, I've got backgrounds, I've got paintings. I've got everything that's in here is named. Some of it's ordered into categories so that I know where some things are. For example, candle flame. Put all of it in here so that I can find it easily if I need to, and it's not all scattered around. Like I said, I've got sounds, which this one's an ocean. But the sounds and things like that will be explained more in the part 2 of my evaluation. I'll go on to the scenes. Here are all of my scenes in my animation. There's a lot of scenes here. All of them have to be named so that there's no confusion when going through them as to what is where. That's the most important part, because if you don't know where things are, everything's going to become a lot more confusing, a lot longer. And plus, if you're working with other people, even if you might know where things are, if it's not named, other people won't. So it's really important if you name your scenes, and I made sure I named every single one with the relevance of what it is. Because it's a big animation, I have to have a lot of scenes so that it's not going to all be clogged up into one scene and then running really slow. The more you separate it, the easier it will get, because you can make more changes without having to affect everything else. So it's really important if you make scenes, it's for each time basically there's a new environment or a new character, a new shot to a character. I'd say it's important to make a new scene so that the process isn't as hard as first thought. And yeah, it makes things, like I said, it makes things easier and quicker. The style of my animation is quite different from other people's style. My inspiration for that style came from the cartoon Samurai Jack. As to what this is Jack, and as you can see, the style's quite different. It's not like a lot of animations. There are no black lines like most animations have, and I think that's just interesting. I like it because it's not traditional, if you understand what I'm saying. It's something that not a lot of people do, so it would make it stand out. So I like that style, and as well, the same people that made Samurai Jack made the Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon, which I also thought was really good. Like in a similar style, bit more detail in this, but it's the same style that I'm going for. We come back to my animation. What we can see, I'll show you quickly, just like how my style came out. I thought it came out quite well, as you can see with this character here. It's worked well. We've got the shading so that you define each part of the body. But yeah, I mean, it's simple and it's effective. I feel it's really good. I don't really like it when the black lines are always showing, and then sometimes the black lines are too thick that there's not enough detail. But this, I think, looks good. So this is overall, I feel like I've achieved something good, something different. It's not going to be like everyone else's, and hopefully it should make it stand out. So that's evaluation part 1. I'll come back in evaluation part 2 with evaluations on the different aspects of my animation, like characters, environments, sounds. Thank you.